Hello and welcome to Ethernal Realms and welcome to your reading. We will get started with your tarot, astrology and charms related to how this solar eclipse is impacting your zodiac sign. But I just wanted to let you know that there is a 10% discount limited offer coupon code running for your zodiac, which you can claim from the description box in the comment below. It applies to all the items available in my Etsy shop, so if you want a personal reading you can go ahead and do that. If you wish to get a mood planner you can apply that same code to it as well. So it is up to you how you wish to apply it. But without further ado, let's get started with your reading. Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll get into your reading of tarot and astrology along with charms for this upcoming solar eclipse. It is happening in Taurus at 10 degrees. So if you have any planets in Taurus, Aquarius, Leo and am I forgetting Scorpio, your previous sign of course, then those regions of your life will as well be getting impacted. It is taking place on April 30th, so 2 days before or after we'll have most of the actual events taking place, but the impacts will be more long term. The eclipses are triggering the North Node and the South Node axis, which is in Taurus and Scorpio, and this will be in your 6th house. 6th house is your Taurus, we have your North Node as well, and Uranus going on. 6th house is about your routines, daily habits, the work you do, the organization you work for, how you come out to be on service, for service in the world, these topics. And in this during this eclipse, the North Node will be squaring Saturn, and Saturn is in Aquarius in your 3rd house, which relates to communication, travel, sibling, neighborhood, communication with yourself, with other people, with spirit, and how you think as well, how you listen, how you perceive your neighborhood, these things, okay? So there can be some travel communication that needs to show up for your work, and there can be some delays in that regard, or there can be some other things that need to be taken care of first. So it can feel a little bit hectic around that time, as is with the solar eclipses. Quite dramatic energy and sometimes chaotic as well. It doesn't have to be on that same exact day, but there are some seeds that are planted and it will show up around that time. Yeah, so look out for those things, because the point of this hectic is to, do the finishing touches, read the fine print, to really get things done before you make the actual move, or before you make the shifts that are needed to happen, either in terms of location or in terms of the work that you do, the position that you have. There can be some documents that need to be signed, right? And the North Node is also trining Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Capricorn is in your 2nd house. And yes, that is related with your finances. It's also about where do you put your value, what are some possessions that you are very near and dear to you. It can be about your self-worth and self-esteem as well. Certain changes happening in that regard in the financial matters that will be helped by the North Node. The shifts that are happening are going to be benefiting your finances. There's definitely some shift happening in that way, either how you perceive money, how you spend money, or how you earn money. Okay, something with the money, and that depends on what you value. Now we also have the Neptune and Jupiter conjunction in Pisces in your 4th house. This has already taken place when I'm uploading this, but it will still be very much in effect around this eclipse time. So that is taking place in your 4th house, and that's about your home and family. So there could be some relocation that you wish to be doing. There could be some choices that you have. If you're wanting to buy a certain house, there can be multiple avenues that are opening up, or you can come up with something that is a blessing to you related to your home. Okay, if it is some new member that you're wishing and expecting, then that can be possible. If you've already been trying, it can be a birth of someone new. That's possible too. There can be some help coming from family as well. Yes, but 4th house also relates with your private self, the thoughts, the feelings that you have in your private moment. It's also related with introspection and meditation as well. These are the thoughts you don't even share with your partner, not because you have something to hide or something. It's just some thoughts you just think to yourself, right? There's no specific reason why you would not share or would share. So those things are brought into concern as well. Self-sabotaging beliefs and thoughts, if there were any, then this can be again brought into the surface, and you can feel more of these things in order to deal with these things. So there are these constrictions and obstacles that are taking place with Saturn's interaction, and there is the beneficial transformation that is taking place with the trine with Pluto, and additionally there are more blessings related with home and family. So the hurdle, I feel, is if you are relocating to some place or wishing to relocate, then this is issues related to travel or communication related with travel, but very good with finances and also your home. Okay, so you can find the house, but you might have some trouble getting to that place. So just go with it, flow with it, see what hurdles can be fixed now and what things are just a matter of time, because Saturn does rule patience, and they're like, in due time. Just trust that it will be at the right place at the right time. That's at least the point of Saturn there. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, how is this eclipse impacting them? And by the way, eclipses bring about fateful changes, especially when they're close to the North Node. And again, take a look at where your natal North Node is. If there are any aspects being formed, then those will be triggered as well. Okay, we have Death, first card, that is transformation, the Pluto energy that I was getting. So financial changes, transformation. If you're shifting jobs, then this can be that the documentations are yet to be signed, but you will get more money. There will be more shifts and changes. So the way that you're earning your finances, that is going to be different. Then we have Eight of Pentacles, which is about work. Again, investments, how much energy, effort, time, money do you put into certain things? Again, depending on how valuable something is. We have Explorer of Wands, which is about travel as well, spontaneity. There can be unexpected delays or plans that are built in place, and that can happen when Uranus is there in Taurus as well, near the North Node. And we have the Chariot, also relates to travel. So a lot about travel. All right. There can be some short distance trips as well you can take. If that's something you're interested in, it can be work related as well. Yeah, putting in more effort, putting in more time, exercising more patience. These things are coming up here. Okay, let's see more. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. How does this eclipse impact them? Sagittarius, can you get information for Sagittarius? We have blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. So, nice. New solutions, new paths opening up to you. So if one door closes, don't be worried, because a better one will open. Or you will go to the right place again at the opportune time. Right, and it is very important. Okay, in the previous house I had moved into it at the very wrong time, and I knew that from the astrology, and I was really asking my partner, like, can we not go at this time? Any other day would be okay, 2 days before, a week before, I don't mind, I don't care, but not on this particular day, please. But for practical reasons it was not possible, and the entire stay for like 6 months was horrible. Meanwhile, to this house we came at a very good time, okay? At least to the priorities that we had at that time. And we entered the house at a very nice time. We made the shifts, and there were challenges and obstacles with the shifting, but we entered the house at a good time, and so far it has been blissful. There have been different gifts, that come up, and also in surprising ways, things that we could not have planned before. So however much I look at astrology or tarot or whatever, there will always be, the fact that the universe will know better right? I'm still human, and so are you, and so is everyone else here who is walking this path, right? So just trust that you are on the right track, and any delays that come are simply serving as a blessing for you. Okay, then we have domestic happiness and devoted affection. That's that home and family thing, and having very close connections. That third house, again, that can be that you communicate with your siblings quite a lot, so that can be that domestic happiness that we talked about. Then we have graciousness and benevolence. So that again talks about the healing, giving the benefit of doubt to a certain situation, taking the time and just being grateful for things, being generous because you have more of that benefit. So if you're earning a lot more than you need, then you can, donate it to something or invest it in something that is very passionate for you. What are your passions? What do you value? What is very important for you? You can make changes and shifts and put more of your effort in that regard. Okay, family is doing very good though. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is this eclipse treating them? We have Jupiter, which is your ruling planet, and that being in the 4th house is just amazing. Yeah, so there's a lot of luck, growth, expansion, optimism, understanding, new awareness, knowledge that comes in, new wisdom showing up. There can be some important guides that are in your life. We have 7th house, that's the devoted affection, so you can come across some partners in an unexpected manner. You can meet some noteworthy people that come in unexpected ways. That's possible through work, contacts, or through your neighborhood, the shift in house. You can meet some important people. Okay, that's too many. Let's take one more for Sagittarius, maybe. How about one more? Okay, and we have Capricorn here. We have that Pluto, the money thing coming out again. So a lot of luck and fortune related with finances. And your career growth as well, because Capricorn is you working through the challenges to achieve something of your legacy. You unlock the talents and the gifts towards the later part of your life, like around 27, 30 and beyond. So look out for that. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How's this eclipse impacting them? Sagittarius. Light in the unexpected. Yeah, definitely some unexpected stuff going on here. There can be random solutions that come up, new change in plans. So roll with the tides, as best as you can. If you keep going with the flow, things will work out fine. We have, what's your honest truth? Yeah, what do you value? Where do you want to be spending your time and energy? Is this, if people ask for your patience, is it too much? Have you already exercised enough? What is enough? We have shift the way to new potential. Again, talking about the new changes happening, new transformations taking place. Maybe one more card for Sagittarius. New unlocking of things, new solutions coming up. We have the sacred flow of yes, so things are working out in your favor. Just go with the flow, as I said. And we have one more card here. Lead your metamorphosis. Be in charge of your transformations instead of being a passerby, because this is ultimately going to be your life. And the way that the tarot cards will just tell you what the future would be based on your current trajectory, but it is always up to you, your personal accountability and ownership to pave the way for yourself. Some people make their own luck, some people come with their own, some people have bouts of luck. It is up to you which category you want to belong to. Okay. That's what I feel. There is this sense of you can take a lot of charge. There will be some things that are beyond your control, but there are plenty more things that are within your control. So do those things, and however unexpected things might be externally, the impact it has on your finances, how you store things, where do you look for your house, how do you wish to relate with other people, what is the domestic happiness and affection, what do you value, where do you want to spend, how do you want to spend, so on and so forth. That is all in your control, right? Okay. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, how is this eclipse impacting them? Okay, energy flows where my intention goes. You shape your own reality. You shape it. Okay. Then we have happiness is my birthright. Yes, absolutely it is. Blissful pleasure, happiness, domestic happiness, graciousness, benevolence, beautiful. And we have obstacles and detours in the right direction. We have a lot of triangles going on here as well, so it can feel at some point that you don't have a way out, and even though you hear that you have accountability and that you can shape your own way, you're like, well, there is no way here. It's a triangle. I'm stuck in a corner. There's no way out here. It can feel that way for a moment, but there will be some things that show up for you that are just taking you in a different direction, so as to work things out for you in your favor. Okay? And we might not realize that immediately, but we will in due time. So just keep faith in that. Let's get some astro dice for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Can we have more information? How is this eclipse impacting them? Yes, we have Venus, 10,000 Libra. Venus rules Libra. And Libra is in your 11th house, something related with your networking, with your large community friend group, how you show up in the public platforms, social media house. There can be some new followers coming around if you are in that. New relationships and connections, new networks that you form. With 10th house being there, this can be professional networking that you do that is benefiting you in the longer run. You very closely relate with them, or you have similar goals and visions. Libra can be also talking about the hopes and aspirations that you have for yourself and how you wish to develop on them. How do you wish to, edit your trajectory to move more in that direction, if any editing is needed. 10th house is the professional sector, the public space, so your reputation is brought into attention. There can be some blessings coming in that area. What else? Yeah, we already have the 6th house, so it's not surprising. The 6th and the 10th are quite professional. Yes, so business partners, companies, joining forces, and that is giving you more advantages. That's as well likely. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. How's this eclipse impacting? We have a mouse, we have the king dragonfly. Okay, the dragonfly has a crown. And we have the horseshoe, which is lucky. We have anchor, which is about stability. The rat here is making me think again, like things that are rotting, things that are no longer needed in your life, that needs to be brought to your attention so that you can grow out of it and grow into something that is much better for your future growth. The dragonfly with the crown there, that's making me think of regeneration into your highest version. Okay, the dragonflies represent rebirth, so that's shifting the way to new potential. This new potential can lead to a lot of public recognition. That's why it is very imperative at the moment for the career shifts to happen. Career, financial or daily routine things. Okay, you're shifting into your better version. Then we have the horseshoe, which is about luck and fortune. We talked about that. Okay. We have 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Magician, 10 of Wands, and we have Queen of Wands. No wait, King of Wands. Okay, entrepreneurship's very blessed here. Making your own reality, acting from a place of graciousness and benevolence again. Unconditional love, support, and understanding. This can be from the home and family, very likely, but it can also be in the universal sense, like you've put in the work, so now you have your financial returns, you did the work, so you get the right people, the right resources, you find the right inspiration. There can be a tendency of taking a lot on your plate. The sixth house can be like, yes, I can do everything, yes, I will be of service, yes, of course I can do your things, and being very generous, that's possible. So look out for that, because later down the line, if you keep doing that, then it can lead to burnout. Then with the Four of Cups, again, that lack of inspiration or not finding much to be grateful for is asking you to notice that in the disappointments is a blessing. The rejection is God's protection, some tarot readers say, and I've also read it somewhere. So it's so true so far, like rejection is God's protection. So if one way does not work out, it's fine. There are many other ways that things can work out. And we have D here as your alphabet, so that can be your first, last, middle name initials, or someone noteworthy in your life. Doesn't have to resonate. These are additional messages for more confirmation. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. So much happening here. I wish you all the very best, and I hope to see you again in some of my other videos. Until then, take care. Bye.